friend of mine asked me if, me and my big mouth, what do I think can actually be done to affect climate change right now? And it's a tough question, and most people look at it and just go, there's no way we can do anything about it. It's either too late or it's too scary, it's too onerous, and we're not even going to try. Here are 10 things that you can literally do that really would have a strong effect, or at least begin to have an effect on climate change. I'm reading from my blog post on justonecynicsopinion.blogspot.com. Number 1, eat less beef and dairy to reduce demand for cattle farming. Yeah, you could reduce eating meat in general, but domesticated animal that takes up the most space and creates the most global warming is cattle. Number 2, buy an electric vehicle, carpool, cycle commute, and try to take less flights. For example, no more business travel, just use Skype. It is possible to do it. I do it myself. Number 3, protest and lobby all of your politicians at every level of government to legislate for renewable energy. Not tough to do. You just have to send an email or call up and leave a message on their phone line. And you can find every phone line, phone number, and email on the internet today. Number 4, vote for the Green parties in your neighborhoods to send a message to all politicians that the mass of voters are slowly moving towards supporting the Green Party. Number 5, buy less plastic packaging. All plastic is made from oil. So by insisting on buying less packaging and using less packaging, we are gradually going to send a message to retailers that we don't want it. Number 6, buy a Tesla roof or solar panels for your home. Number 7, support carbon taxes. Now, everybody's like, oh, no more tax. I don't want to pay more tax. Come on, give me a break. You know how much we enjoyed creating this problem that we've got, and how much my family enjoyed going on car trips everywhere all the time. We made this problem. It was because we had cheap gas and that we were able to build such a huge problem. And your kids and grandkids are going to pay for what we've done, so we should contribute now. And really, when you think about it, it's not that painful. Number 8, plant trees in places where they will thrive and grow. There's all kinds of spaces around us in our communities, on our own properties, and we could go out there and ask farmers to plant trees along their property lines. Number 9, buy local whenever you can. And more, it would be nice if we stopped shopping quite so much at the dollar stores and buying a lot of crap that is super cheap but we really don't need. And number 10, don't argue with climate change deniers because they can't help themselves. Deniers struggle mightily to understand complex problems. Hence, they look for simple solutions that reassure them that nothing will change in their lives. Their brains are hardwired to resist change, and it is the religious pathways in their brains that light up when they begin denying human-caused global warming. Instead of arguing with them, give them a sad smile and say, I feel so sorry for folks like you who can't resist an emotional attachment to the past and to simple answers when the world is changing so quickly around you. Go ahead and cling to your silly ideas. Throughout human history, it has been the really smart people who have fixed the big problems, and the smart people are out there working on solutions to climate change right now. Sadly, they can't do much if all the rest of us don't help. So maybe you can try to stay open to helping one day soon, even if you can't resist your gut rejection of the facts today. Then pat them on the head and walk away, shaking your head sadly. Thank you so much for watching. And if you got this far, that likely means you have a sincerely curious mind. And curious people tend to be high on the IQ bell curve, which makes you a member of my target audience. If you'd like to comment down below, I'd be more than happy to have an intellectual debate with you. The only thing I'd request is that before you comment, take a moment to consider whether the point you want to make is based upon well-researched facts, scientific evidence, proven effective policies, a balanced, nuanced point of view, and actual intellectual analysis that you've conducted inside your brain, or whether you're simply knee-jerk reacting to hardwiring in your brain that either leans right or leans left, or to dogma that you've been indoctrinated with by religion or someone whose views tend to reflect your brain's hardwiring. Sadly, most people can't control their brain's hardwiring very well, and this is the cause of all of the world's polarization and political battles. I'm a centrist, so I see both sides of most arguments, and I really like talking to other centrists because genuinely progressive, practical solutions come out of those discussions. Talking to hardwired folks on the left or right just leads to shouting matches and frustration. If you've watched a few of my videos, and I've managed to change the way that you see the world, even just a little bit, then please consider either clicking on the PayPal link below to buy me a beer, or becoming an ongoing patron by clicking on the Patreon link. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the other side of the camera again sometime soon. I hope you got something out of my thinking, and if you think I deserve it, please click on the thumbs up sign down below. If you'd like to watch more of my insights into what drives our sometimes peculiar behavior, please click on the links beside me to other videos I've posted. To get notified when I put something new out, click on the subscribe link below me. If you feel inclined to really help me out, do all of the above, as it helps my ranking on YouTube go up.